All right. All right. All right. All righty. All right. What's going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Pay to Drive, one of the only channels on YouTube trying to put a little bit more of that money right back in your pocket in so many ways. Shout out to Beezy. And of course, for all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. I'm actually at my parents' house today, and I'm watching the dog. And kind of a long story why I'm not able to be with my family right now, but it is related to the situation at hand right now. I am not sick. They are not sick. It's an interesting situation. But I'm watching the dog today. I did not get to see my father on Father's Day. They are not here. They are somewhere else. It's a long story, but I'm here watching the dog. So I figured I'd come on and talk with you guys for a little bit about this AB5 thing and why it's important. So what's up, everybody? What's up, Nick? James Corrigan, Matt, Timothy Benton, Robert Lee, 2622 Snugs, Todd Bergman Rogers. What's going on? What's up, everybody? Happy Father's Day to whoever is a father out there. Appreciate that. So I wanted to talk again about the AB5 thing, the Assembly Bill 5, the thing in California that would make all drivers considered as employees. Now, why am I bringing this up again? Because it is something that is very concerning. You know, imagine if all of a sudden tomorrow you were told by DoorDash or GrubHub or Uber Eats or any of these companies, hey, just so you know, you're not going to be able to make your schedule anymore. You're not going to be able to call the shots of when you work. You're not going to be able to decide which orders you're picking up and dropping off. You take whatever we send you. You work when we tell you to. And if we don't like what you're doing, we can fire you. You know, that's something that I have a huge problem with. And everyone is entitled to feel how they want. But like I said, since I've been doing this for 3 years now, you know, the freedoms that we have are not something I want to lose. Does that make sense? Hey, Lanya Williams, how are you? What's up, Mighty Heidi, Lynn Lucas? I appreciate all of you guys actually showing up, even though it is Father's Day. And guys, if we get 50 thumbs up on this video, this is going to be a 10-minute live stream. If we get 100 thumbs up on this video, it's going to be a 20-minute live stream. So comment 111 if you hit the like, 222 if you haven't yet. And then after this, we'll also do PTD vlogs. So we'll knock that out as well. But anyway, I just wanted to, you know, get your opinion, get your thoughts on this whole thing. Do you feel that, you know, losing your freedoms, being an employee, being told what to do, when to do it, is that something you have a problem with? And like I said, it's something I have a huge problem with. And I've always had a huge problem with it. Now, a lot of people might say, well, Pete, who cares? If we're employees, then we'll get benefits and we'll get this and that. But there's no guarantees of that. That's the problem. You know, there are no guarantees that, you know, you're going to be able to, you know, work when you want, still take orders that you want. You know, it's a big issue. What's up, DJ Saeed? How you doing? Vanessa Keith, Zanaya Yarda, what's up? Yes, exactly. 2622 Snugs. What's going on? But going back to what I was saying, you know, ever since 2017, when I first started with GrubHub, it was awesome being able to say, you know what? I can pick this block. I can pick this schedule. I can work then. I can take a break. Then I can go back on 3 hours later if I want to, you know? So I just feel like losing our freedoms like that are so important because that is what created these jobs for us, you know, these gigs or whatever you want to call it. Now, I'm just curious, out of the people who are watching hashtag Team Live, comment hashtag Team Live. If you're watching on the replay, comment hashtag Team Replay, because if you don't leave a comment, I don't know you're there. Michael Tobin says, I don't think it'll ever pass. It's too much of an infringement on a person's right to make a living however they choose. I agree. But however, California's government doesn't seem to feel the same way, because not only is this going to impact Uber, Lyft drivers, us food delivery drivers, but it's also impacting the trucking industry. Independent truckers are getting screwed over. The independent journalists, you know, the writers for the newspapers and stuff are in a lot of trouble with this. It's just a big mess. Definitely won't fly in right to work states. All I know is that Jersey was looking into this, New Jersey. My state of New York was into this as well. And I believe somewhere in Rhode Island, that was, kind of a random state out of all of them. But the fact of the matter is these governments are saying, well, now, if we can make these people employees, now we can create unions and this and that. Because I remember 2 years ago, drivers were contacting me and saying, like, Pete, we need to start a gig drivers union. We need to start something big here, and come together. And I was like, hey, I think that would be a great idea, but I don't know if it works in a 1099 contractor situation. I don't know the details of that, They do that and they open themselves up to unionization. Yep, exactly. The unionization. Exactly. Matt 0322. Yes, I love it the way it is now. If it's changed to employees, we might not get to work a good amount of hours. And that's another problem, is they might tell you, well, sorry, you can't work more than 20 hours a week when you're going to work. Or, they're going to say you cannot work more than 40 hours a week. Or however, if they're like, if your acceptance rating is over 90%, then you could work 40 hours a week. I don't know. I'm just riffing here. Hey, John Christophic, what's going on? Excuse me. And guys, we are going for 50 to 100 likes on this video. If we get 50 thumbs up right here, right now, we're going to do a 10-minute live stream. If we get 100 likes, we're going to do a 20-minute stream. Comment 111 if you smashed the like, 222 if you haven't done that yet. I think I'm all caught up in the chat. I think I'm all caught up. By the way, my parents, they don't have a great internet connection, so I think it might be lagging a little bit. Kathy Ferrara, how are you? Vanessa Keith, what's going on? Good afternoon indeed. That's right. And for those of you just joining us now, happy Father's Day. I appreciate the 31 of you who are actually here right now talking about this. Let's see here. So let me just ask first and foremost, how many of you are a full-time gig driver for DoorDash or GrubHub or Uber Eats? And comment if you are a part-time driver. Same thing. I'm just curious because I'm telling you, the part-time drivers might not get hit as hard as the full-time drivers. But like I said in the past, guys, do not look at these jobs as a career. Look at them as a temporary career until you could figure out something more stable. Because as you can see, in the past year or two, since 2019 hit, it's been a mess in the gig economy. And if you are new to the gig economy and started from 2019 on, you have no idea how things were before. You're only seeing things the way they are now. And that's what I'm realizing when people come at me and say, Pete, all you do is complain. All you do is complain. No, I'm fighting for your justice because I remember when the times were good. Go and ask Buddha-san. You guys know Buddha-san? He's been working, I believe, since 2016 or 2017 with GrubHub. So I think he's even got some time on me, or we started around the same time. Buddha-san, if you're watching, correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm telling you, he always says, oh, man, I miss GrubHub 2018. I miss the gig economy in 2018. Let's see, part-time, full-time GrubHub driver. This is my only income, and it's pretty good. Hey, for the longest time, it was my only income. I was working 60 hours a week. It was insane, man. 60, 70 hours a week, working 12, 14-hour days, bell to bell. It was pretty nuts. Rick Cardarella, how you doing? Hello, sir. DoorDash used to be fun. See, people are saying that. Searless Valley, Death Valley, how you doing? Michael Tobin, I have all my gig work set up under an LLC rather than a sole proprietorship. That changes so many things with me and the Commonwealth of Virginia and the federal government. Yeah, Michael Tobin, I've thought about doing an LLC for myself, but again, I really don't understand the benefits. I really don't get how that works. I'm a simple person, but if it's working for you, like Michael, is there anything you can put in the chat, like as an advantage of doing such a thing? I'm just curious. And guys, the likes are super low down below. We've got 31 people right now watching. Let's see if we can go for 31 likes, 32 likes right now. Comment 111 if you smash that like, 222 if you haven't yet. And if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Pete. You're watching Pay to Drive. Hit that red subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications. Comment 777 if you're subscribed with all notifications on. Comment 888 if you haven't done that yet. Yeah, I just read it. I just read it now, Michael Tobin. What's up, Danny Filkins? How are you? I did that so it doesn't appear as a conflict of interest with my VA disability pension and education benefits. Gotcha. Okay. All right. I missed that part. Michael Tobin. Part-time, I have a different career. This is a supplement. Absolutely. Like the gig economy is a really fantastic part-time supplemental, side hustle. That's why it's called a side hustle. But the thing is, because people are making $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a week sometimes, people are like, hey, I can do this full time. I can really get into this. And that's what I did. And then as I was growing with GrubHub, because that's pretty much what my bread and butter was, I would do GrubHub and I would supplement with UberEATS if GrubHub got slow. And then I made it my full-time thing, and I was making like $900 and something a week. It was like $940, $950 a week. So, I mean, every month I was making about $3,500 to $4,000 on a really, really good month. And that was good for me, but I was literally working 7 days a week, killing myself. I was exhausted. I never saw my family. I hardly saw my girlfriend, and I lived with her. I lost friends because of it, because every time friends would say, hey, Pete, we're going to go hang out. You want to come? And I'd be like, I'm working. When do you work till? About midnight. Oh, I got to go to bed because I work tomorrow. So like it improved my life. It got me out of unemployment at the time, and it also destroyed my life at the same time. So it was a double-edged sword. But it led me to making this YouTube channel. It led me to you guys. So, you win some, you lose some. Win some, lose some. What's that line from? I'm full-time here in Louisiana and love it. I'm glad to hear that, David. If you aren't clearing $30,000 or more, doing this as an LLC isn't worth it. Yeah, I could agree with that. What's up, Evelyn Holden? How are you? What's going on? So anyway, that's really my 2 cents on the whole thing. I touched on this last night, but no one saw the video. So I just figured I'd talk about it again, kind of a chilled out live stream. Let me know if you like stuff like this. We could definitely do more of it. But yeah, I mean, my question is, would you consider yourself to be an employee? Would you continue in the gig economy as an employee, part-time or full-time? Yes or no? Let me know your thoughts down below. And of course, let me say thank you to some of our patrons here, or patreon.com/PaidToDrive. If you want to come hang out with us there, links in the description. Hold on 1 second. Let me put the link here if you want to check it out. Everyone smash that like if you haven't. Hit that subscribe button with all notifications on if you haven't. Comment 777 if you're subscribed with all notifications on. Comment 888 if you haven't yet. And keep crushing those likes, guys. Let's see if we can get 5 more before this is over. But thank you to Tulsa Todd, Diesel City Queen, Kimberly Thomas, Kyle L., Heidi Barnes, Kurt Paul, Brian Pomeroy, William Boudreau, Dave Chin, Alan G. Van Horn, Kathleen Ferrara, Scott Freisner, Joy Liak, Drew Honor, Katie Coppin, Rideshare Lisa, Natalie Mosley, Michael Tobin, Stephen Neely, Anna Marie Jenkins, Destiny Rudolph, Brian and Frank, Jason Casta, Sherry Cassidy, Ginny Thomas, Matt Epperson, Echo Kelly Seago, and of course, Larry Fritzum. So guys, we are going to go head over to my second channel, PTD Vlogs, aka Paid to Drive Vlogs. So I'm going to make it really, really easy for you. For those of you guys watching on the replay, you got to click in the link in the description. But for those of you in the chat, click here to watch the next live stream. Subscribe with all notifications on. Comment 555 if you're coming over to PTD Vlogs after this, 665 if you can't. Click that link in the chat. All you got to do is just tap on that, and then when you get to the channel, just hit the red subscribe button, top or the bottom, wherever you're on a phone or tablet. Hit that subscribe button and turn the little bell on to the right that says all, select all. But anyway, guys, that's really all I got for you. Make sure you download the Get Upside Gas app. Comment 333 if you have it, 444 if you don't. Comment 111 if you smash the like, 222 if you haven't yet. Please share this video and give me your honest thoughts, because if you don't leave a comment, I don't know you're there. If you made it to the end, comment end 536. And we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive. Get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep hustling. And like I said, we'll see you next time. Peace. Thanks for being here and spending about 15 minutes with us. See you on the blog. Click that link. Go. Yeah.